Hey guys, welcome back to Living Gratefully and welcome if you're new here. In today's video, it's the morning after a Brunswick stew we hosted with great friends. We're going to clean up and then sit down and watch church at home. We love going to church, but sometimes it's nice to watch a good message at home and relax in our PJs and hang out with Willow. My favorite time to clean for a party is after the party. I try to keep our house generally clean so I don't have to clean so much right before the party, and I just clean really good after. Obviously, I'll pick up a little bit and straighten up, but I don't mop the floors right before everyone gets there and make sure everything's perfect because I know I'm going to do it afterwards anyway. This is something we've tried to impress on our kids, that if you keep up with things, you won't be so overwhelmed when something comes up. Plus, I don't think everything has to be perfect when you host people at your house. I personally don't think everyone is there to analyze how clean your floors are, and they're there to see you and hang out with you, and that's really all they care about.
The extent of my help with the cleanup is just cooking breakfast.
It's a delicious breakfast too.
I'm pretty lucky to have a wife that likes to clean so much. I rarely have to at all.
Thanks, baby, but you actually do a lot. Y'all be on the lookout for our next video where we'll show you how we make our Brunswick stew. And in this video, we'll also show you how we don't rinse our dishes before we put them in the dishwasher. So just keep watching. And now it's time to take a break and enjoy this yummy breakfast. I use a remote to turn on our accent lighting, and I'll have that information linked in the description box below if you want to check it out. I'll also have the recipe to the dish soap solution that I use to clean the granite countertops and our table, and I also use it for mirrors. That'll be in the description box too. One of our sweet guests washed some of the dishes for us, so I'll put those away and then I'll get started on not washing dishes. Haha. We did a few things last night after the party, but not much. I do better if I get a little rest after the gathering, and then I'll have more energy the next day, and I also enjoy cleaning when I have some natural light coming in the windows. So when I was dating my husband, I had a townhouse and I'd always be complaining about how high my water bill was. And he would come over for dinner and help me with cleaning up, and he noticed me basically pre-washing my dishes before putting them in the dishwasher. So he said, "No wonder your bill is so high. That's not necessary to do all that." It was a lifesaver. I had no idea you could get away without rinsing them. Obviously, we scrape the food off, but we don't spend any time rinsing or washing or scrubbing, and you'll see later in the video that they do get clean. My biggest problem with having people over is not the cleaning. Like I said earlier, I have overcome that anxiety that I used to have. I really don't think people care about things being perfectly clean. Honestly, I truly think that they are just happy to be with you. And I mean, let's be real. They're probably also thankful that they got to get out of their house and be somewhere different, because that's always nice to be invited to someone else's home. I know I like it, but I do have a problem forgetting things, and I do have a lot of anxiety around that. Like one time I had the coffee pot all ready and the cups and the sugar and creamer put out, but I never turned the coffee pot on. So I was appreciative when someone at the party noticed and said, "Hey, can we make some coffee?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, it's all ready, just turn it on." Even if I make a list of things to do, somehow once the first person gets there, whatever I'm supposed to do just goes out the window. Like this time, I had the creamers in the fridge, some yummy stuff like some pumpkin spice and French vanilla, and I also had whipped cream. And I was going to put it on ice and set it out, and I totally forgot. So I had this coffee and hot cocoa bar, and I forgot to put out the main things for the coffee. That's the kind of thing I beat myself up about, so if you come to my house and it seems like I forgot something, please help me out and remind me. I hate to sweep, so I just use the vacuum in the kitchen. And I get a lot of questions on this trash can, which I love because it's big and it holds a lot. I'll link it below in the description box. It's actually designed to be an outdoor trash can, so it can be put on your deck or patio. And here I'm just putting away the party items so that we can have them for the next time we have people over. And now it's time to check out the dishes. I had to back up because of the steam. I just wanted to show you that they did get clean. And you may say, well, you hardly have any dishes in there. And that's true, this is a light load, but I promise this works for us even if we have a full load. Okay, so now it's time to sit down and relax and watch church on TV. I hope you enjoyed watching this clean with me. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did, and tell us what you think about us not rinsing our dishes before we load the dishwasher. And how clean do you think your house needs to be before you have guests over? And do you ever forget anything when you have a party? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd like to get to know you and how you feel about these things. And for more Living Gratefully videos, you can click on the box to the left. And to subscribe to our channel, click on the circle to the right. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.